Okay, our topic today will be on laws of exponents. So our first law, it says when you multiply two powers of the same number, you add the two powers. So in this case, a and a is the same number, and we have two powers, which is m and n. So we write a, and then we add the two powers, m plus n. So let's have an example. So let me say if we have 3 to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 5. Since we have same number raised to two different powers, we put 3 and we add the two powers. 2 plus 5, we have 3 raised to the power of 7. That is our answer. Okay. Law number 2, it says to divide two powers of the same number, you raise the exponent to the power in which you subtract the powers. Or let me say it again. To divide two powers of the same number, you subtract the exponent. So we have the same number and we have the two powers. Therefore, we subtract the powers because in this case we have division or quotient, whereas in this case we have multiplication, so we add, but for division we subtract the powers. Let's have an example. If we have 3 raised to 5 on 3 raised to 2, we have 3 raised to 5 minus 2. We have 3 raised to 3. That is our final answer. Okay, next, law number 3. It says to raise a power to a new power, multiply the exponents. So we have a raised to m, but both a and m are raised to n. So in such case, we have to multiply the two powers. So we are multiplying m and n. Therefore, it becomes a raised to the power of mn. So let's have an example. If we have 3 to the power of 2 and to the power of 5. So in such case, we put 3, but we will multiply the two powers. 2 times 5. So 3 is to the power of 10. That is our answer. Okay. Our next law, the fourth law, says that to raise a product to a power, raise each product to the same power. So let's have an example. If we have 3 times 4 raised to 2. So we have a product inside the bracket and both products are raised to the same power. So in such case, we can raise each factor to the same power. So 3 raised to 2 times 4 raised to 2. So now we are in the situation is similar with the condition here in the first law. Therefore, we will apply the first law to solve this answer. So 3 times 4, which is same as no. My apology for that. We can't apply the first law because the first law is only applicable to the numbers that are the same. So in this case, the powers might look alike, but the numbers are different. It's 3 and this is 4. If it is 3 and 3 or 4 and 4, we will apply the law number 1. But since it's different, we can solve that separately. For instance, 3 times 3 is 9, times 4 times 4 is 16. And then we take our answer. So this is how we solve. Okay. Next. Law number 5. In law number 5, it says to raise a quotient, in this time quotient, in fourth, it's a product. Okay. The fifth, quotient. Okay. To raise a quotient to a power, you raise both quotient, or you raise the numerator and the denominator to the same power. So in this case, A is the numerator and B is the denominator. So for example, if we have 3 on 4 raised to 2, so in such case we will raise both the denominator and the numerator to the same power. So 3 raised to 2 on 4 raised to 2. So 3 raised to 2, same as 9. 4 raised to 2 is same as 16. So this is how you will solve. Our next example will be on law number 6. So law 6 says to raise a fraction to a negative power, you invert the fraction and change the sign of the power. So A on B raised to negative n, we invert it. We invert this. So A on B becomes B on A, and the negative sign here changes to positive. So let's have an example. If we have 3 on 4 raised to negative 2, then we will invert this one, invert the quotient or the fraction. So in this case it becomes 4 on 3, and the negative 2 will be positive 2. Okay, from there you can solve it. Okay, so that's it. And if you find the videos helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you.